And going back to this Ukraine, I remember they even asked
Mm,
Elon Musk to help, and it was a big situation where they were saying, "Oh, well, if you help, it's an act of war." I think they were trying to provide Starlink for communications. So I don't know, like it's a tough situation, right? So for Elon Musk on one side, it's like, "Oh well, I'm a commercial, guy selling the service,"
mm.
but then you have governments telling him, "Hey, you know, be careful." You know, Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so actually, Ukraine case is a very important point, I think, in terms of SpaceX commercialization and also international security parts. So, so when Russia attacked Ukraine, they just blamed the media. They just denied any attack to the Ukraine. But some companies in the US, they just sell or sold some imagery from the satellites. So the Russia's liar is open to
Wow.
all the countries too. So it's a very important point. So so Elon Musk is just provide have provided Starlink to the Ukraine, there are many meanings of that. So even though they just provide the Starlink system, but they can gather some information about the Ukraine and Russia world and the situation of them, so especially stereotype.
Oh, so
So it is
by
about, yeah,
providing Starlink, by providing that service, they would be essentially also collecting data from what's
yeah.
going on.
Yes, right. So especially it's about the money. So they can sell some data from the satellites. Sometimes they can get some very important information from them because the satellite in the LEO just lowers orbits. They just uh, they just have been circling so around the Earth every time. So we can see the on-time databases from them. It's about the money actually and the security of all the countries. Yeah, so I think the Elon Musk and SpaceX nowadays they have a huge power about the information. So using Starlink. So actually, you already have seen the Donald Trump elections,
Yeah.
and just Trump said about Elon Musk too, right? So maybe you could Google so online or YouTube any of them, and then just Trump said about the power of Starlink.
Hmm.
So actually, Starlink, you mean that it's just people just think about, oh yes, Starlink is just the internet, so we can use anywhere in this internet too. But so even though we can use the internet, but they can use our information too.
Mm.
Yeah, about the security. So that's why Elon Musk and SpaceX is very so important point in our security or commercialization for people. Sometimes, so it's not about conspiracy actually. It's a true. Yeah.
But
So
the
yeah,
internet we get today, don't they also have access to that information?
yeah.
How
Because of security, right? Yeah.
Mm. But so is it any different if Elon Musk company does it or other communications company does it? Like everyone's collecting data anyways, no?
So uh, they they just collected the geospatial or geographical data from the Earth.
Mm.
So I mean that it's not about the personal information. So it's
Okay.
about it's the information about the Earth situation on time.
Mhm.
So, satellite could see all the Earth orbit and so what kind of geopolitical situation in the Earth. That's why there is a kind of EO, Earth observation satellites. So every day they just produce some imagery or databases from satellite. This is very huge information. Sometimes this information could use by marketing for people. So, for example, COVID-19, so we could move to another country, right? But they could see the situation of other country too, because we could using the satellite databases. So, what kind of spot people are gathered, for example. So, I mean, it's not a personal security. It's about the Earth situation information. Yeah.
So essentially, Starlink, they're building a system which is essentially creating a huge security camera on the whole planet,
Yeah.
basically.
You're right.
Yeah.
Bam,
Yeah.
bam.
Yes.